So this is a guide to everything under the base section right here. So within the base you have nothing at the bottom, but you do have the hull and the turret options over here. When you select the hull, you can change the width by dragging here, length here. You can change the upper plate as well as the angle on it. You can change this mid-bar thing here, which goes up and down so you can make it flat on the front. You can change these sponsons here and also the angle that they're at. And then you can also change this here to make it have like a V shape kind of thing. You can change the upper height, and there's actually a couple things over here that you can't change, I don't think you can change by just dragging them. So you can change the slant of the sponsons, or you can see it back here. This, okay, no, don't do that. You can change the lower height, which makes it go up and down a lot more. So if you want a really short tank, you have to change this, and then you can get some really wacky tanks. Moving on to the turret, you have to select this turret section if you want to drag it. You can make it wider, you can go forward, angle changing, height changing, all sorts of stuff here. It's really easy to figure out. But then we have forward offset, which is how far forward and backwards it goes. Side offset, how far to one side it goes. You can have it fixed, so this is if you want to have a turretless tank destroyer, or you can have it not fixed. And then there's also the traverse here. Motor torque will simply make it turn faster, I guess. Well, like more powerful, whatever. You can also uncheck this to have a hand crank traverse if you want to save space. But then there's this traverse gear ratio. You can see the top speed and the acceleration. Normally I try to make the top speed just under the acceleration, and it works out pretty well most of the time. Then you also have the ring diameter and height. This is the turret ring here. So you can see the diameter makes it skinnier or bigger, obviously, and then the height makes it go up and down. And then there's also this preview down here, so you can see what it looks like at different angles. And back to hull, there's also this flattened front glacis thing, so you can have just a flat front glacis plate, and there's also a flattened rear glacis plate, but it doesn't seem to have the same effect. And then into armor here, very simple. Belly is for the bottom, roof is for the top, front upper is for the upper part of it, the mid part of it. The strip is this little tiny thing like in between here. I'll try to show it to you if I can change this. If I can grab one of them, there we go. Front strip, you can see the strip there. Then the lower is the part underneath it. Side upper is this part here. Lower is the part that's behind the tracks right now. Then you got rear, upper, mid, rear strip, and lower. It's the exact same as the front. Then onto turret armor, you can see you can change the armor on the whole ring. You can't change the front and the back of the ring. It's simply the entire ring. Then the side and roof. Then you can change the very front of it, front cheeks, which are these things here, the roof part of the front, then the exact same things on the back. And you also have the preview down here again. So that's everything under the base section that you can do.